Exactly. And that's what they're going to point out, and he's just going to be found guilty, and he's going to end up in jail when all these warrants catch up, and they finally say, you know what, it's worth it to pick him up now.
Henry, you're such a loser. An exception, that's called the Sanchez Mundos.
Well, he thinks this Sanchez exception is going to work for him, even though he's lost 3 times in a row.
But I just did what I had to do.
All right, well, eventually the court's going to tell you to go fuck yourself and to quit filing frivolous motions, and it's going to deny it automatically.
Versus Sanchez, it was the same deal. He was given bad information by a public.
All right, so what? It was a presidential hearing. He probably didn't get it heard 3 different times and have it rejected because of his incompetence. You did, so add Sanchez plus your incompetence equals fuck you, go do your time.
You heard about 11 times before you got through. Me?
About 11 times. About 11 times. What was about 11 times? 1 time?
No, about 11 to 13 times he was.
11 to 13 times. So 13 was a good luck number for him. Now, if he hadn't been heard the 13th time, would he have gone the 15th time? And how are you going to afford the attorney to keep doing this over and over and over and over until you find a judge that just has a stroke and accidentally agrees with you?
Still is. I'm innocent. That's the whole thing anyways.
So you're not. You're not innocent of anything. The only thing you're equivalent over is the date it happened. All right? They got the wrong date. It happened. Big fucking deal. You still did it. You're still guilty of it. It just did it on a different day.
I'm not quibbling over the date.
Well, there you go. And you're already guilty, dude. Quit wasting our fucking taxpayer dollars, all right? And I like how they make you sit in court for 4 fucking hours before they tell you to go fuck off.
I'm innocent. They didn't make me sit for.
They did. You had to be there at 7:30, and they didn't hear you until 11:42.
In the self-help.
Oh, yeah, stupid. It's funny when you get the minutes, you can fucking see what actually happened.
In the self-help room, not in the courtroom during that time.
Oh, well, you had to sit wherever you had to sit. And apparently you didn't sit long enough in that self-help room because you're still just unbelievably fucked up.
I was second call, so I went in there and did some other filing stuff.
I want to get somebody else to help you instead of keep helping yourself, because I see where you've got after these 54 years of you doing it yourself, man. You got fucking really bad results. So it'd be stupid of you to expect to have any positive results.
And you know what I said about that is saying that wasn't a public defender that represented me. Do you understand that?
Whatever the fuck. The public defender would have done the same thing. She would have said, I can't represent him on this bullshit. And the judge would have said, yeah, this is out of your scope. Fuck off, Henry. You want to file stupid shit? Go pay for an attorney. Get out of my courtroom. You're still under probation, and the terms and conditions still apply. Bam. Done.
Everybody else, now listen.
That's what it says. I got the minutes right here.
It's not what it says.
It's exactly what it says. You want me to send you a copy so you can read it?
That attorney oversees the public defender.
It doesn't matter, Henry. It doesn't matter who they had in that office. They're not going to send a real attorney and waste their time with you. They're not going to do that, Henry, all right? So they sent their bitch. Big fucking deal. They wouldn't have sent anyone if they didn't have to, and now the judge relieved the public defender of their responsibility to even fuck you because you're wasting their fucking time.
Her job was to... Her job...
You... Don't tell her what her job is, okay? Her job isn't anything to help you. It has no issue. It doesn't matter if you had the head defender, the lady that works in the fucking office making coffee. It doesn't matter, Henry. The result's the same. The judge relieved him.
That's what I went there for. I had to...
Henry needs the Justice League.
No, you didn't. You went there for your Sanchez-Marson motion. And it says right on the minutes why you're there.
It was to see if, well, am I eligible? He said I'm eligible. That's why he's doing...
No, he didn't. He didn't say you're eligible. He'd never said that, okay? I'm looking at the minutes. It never said that the judge finds you eligible for this motion, but kindly requests you to go get your own attorney. It doesn't say that. It says they relieve the other attorney. If you want to proceed, get your own attorney.
It was my request to remove.
No, it wasn't. That's what the judge told you. They wouldn't have helped you anyway, Henry. That's out of their scope of work. They're not going to help you file frivolous fucking motions. They're a public defender. They're not going to do that, Henry. You've already been found guilty and agreed to a plea bargain. So fucking live up to your agreement, bitch.
But the public defender, she was there to help me get rid of the public defender's office. That was her sole.
No, she wasn't. That's not at all what it says. She was there to tell the judge that she can't work on this bullshit, and she wanted to be relieved from having to associate with you. And the judge agreed with her and then told you to get your own person.
Said was, it's not within the scope of her job to defend me in a Marsden.
Exactly. So why did you ask her in the first place, dummy?
Her job is strictly.
Doesn't need to be relieved for you to come and get your own attorney.
Her job is simple.
Besides, you can't afford an attorney anyway. You got no money, idiot. What attorney's going to work for your $540 a month?
Her job. What a fag. Oversee the DA's.
You know he'll find one like he found Ashley.
Job.
Dude, we're looking at the fucking minutes, stupid. All this stuff you say is bullshit. I see right here, and it's plain and simple and clearly stated.
Job is to oversee the public defender's office. She can't.
So what? What difference does it make? They relieve the public defender's office from your matter. So what's the fucking difference what her job was? If her job was to scrape the shit out of the toilet, who cares? It's irrelevant. They don't work for you anymore.
What her job was when she became Henry's attorney.
Her job was only to sever my attachment to the public.
Shut up, Henry. She didn't need to be there to fucking sever her fucking shit. She was there to ask the judge to make you quit fucking bugging her.
By law, I had to have her there. She severed the relationship between me and the public defender's office. Now I am pro her. Now the judge
says right here, calendar, action description, Sanchez hearing. It doesn't say hearing to relieve public defender. It says Sanchez hearing.
Now, once I declared myself, the judge said, now you may move forward and have your own Sanchez hearing.
He didn't say you may. He said you have to. You have to get your own shit. The public defender's not going to waste their time with you.
But I may if I want to proceed.
He means if you're stupid and want to waste money, you can keep throwing it out the fucking window. That's what he meant.
No, it's not.
Says the defendant was present. Court and counsel confer regarding in chambers. At 11:42, the following proceedings were held. CDL J. Andrews, friend of the court, presents in court. CDL Andrews addresses the court and indicates she is unable to file Sanchez/Marston motion on behalf of the defendant. Court addresses defendant and indicates he must file a Sanchez-Marston motion on his own. And after that, they said court finds good cause exists to take motion off calendar. So they're taking the Sanchez-Marston motion off of the fucking calendar. You have nothing now. And the public defender is relieved. Then it goes for charges, for your charges. Probation is continued on same terms and conditions. Over and out.
Sound good.
Dirty Sanchez.
But notice the fines and stuff are not. Now I can move.
They are. Those are the terms and conditions, dumb E. Those are what they mean when they say terms and conditions. Those are your fines and the classes and all this shit you have to do. Okay? And you remain released on probation. Remains released on probation. All right? And they've fucking extinguished your motion off of their calendar. So you're not even on calendar for anything. You're back to just serving probation and having a warrant because you haven't followed what it says you have to do in your probation.
What it means is now the district attorney's office that case is closed. You're right. You closed.
Case is closed. Right. You're guilty. You're on probation.
No, I start my.
No, it says right here, remains released on probation.
I filed my paperwork now. It's coming.
So what? You can file whatever you want. Right now, you're on probation.
To stay everything because it's going to the.
You file the paperwork to stay everything. You think they're going to fucking do that? I can't wait to read the minute order on that one when they tell you the court tries not to laugh out loud while defendant asks for him to be allowed to have a do-over.
You won't be able to do a thing for 6 months until the appellate court figures out.
Well, by then you'll be in jail for missing all of your fucking milestone dates you have to complete the terms and conditions of your probation. It'll be interesting when you're not able to show up in July because you're in jail. And they say, well, okay, we warned them. We're going to admonish $500 fine, and we're going to fine for Melissa and have a default motion in her favor.
It stayed, including that when it hits the appellate court. Everything.
Two different matters. You'll be in jail, Henry. You're just not a very smart man. It's weird how the fucking dumbest motherfucker, how the guy with the most to lose is the last guy to see what's happening.
But, like I said,
Hey, Henry, seriously, have you ever expressed humility in your life? Has there ever been a moment where you've expressed humility?
Of course.
Because it's never happened.
Yeah, when Sanchez came over and he started crying.
Really, 20 your career on 435, have you ever expressed humility? So give me an example of when you've expressed humility.
Oh, like Sanchez beat on his door and he started crying.
No, when Sanchez...
That would be humility.
Sanchez asked me about... And Sanchez asked...
Slash loss of dignity.
I'm trying to make a point here, and the point is that you keep on dragging this shit out. You cannot for some reason, cannot admit that maybe you were wrong. Maybe in all of this, you've done something wrong. Maybe you're not wrong on everything, but in one simple part of this, you were wrong, and maybe you need to pay. No, it's just that there just comes a point where you just got to go, you know what? Yeah, I was wrong, and I got to do my time. But what the fuck is so wrong with that, Henry? Seriously, what is wrong with that? You actually would gain some measure of respect from some people out here if you would just admit that, okay, you know, I fucked up, and I'm going to go ahead and serve out my probation, pay my fines, do my time.
I didn't do anything wrong.
So what, you pled guilty to not doing anything wrong? You pled guilty, Henry. You fucking pled guilty. Okay, so you pled guilty to doing nothing wrong? and yet you ended up with all this probation and fines and classes and all this shit? Come on, man. What the fuck did you plead guilty for?
Pled guilty because they said there was evidence that existed that did not. My public defender was wrong, the DA was wrong. That's my whole point of contention. If that shit hadn't scared me, I never would have pled guilty. What they said negated my whole defense right then. They're judged it, and they're talking about giving me 2 years. And California means it when they say they're going to give you 2 years on this. They don't want men batting women. Now, I didn't do that. I made a good faith phone call. It's a retaliatory bullshit made the same fucking afternoon right after my wife was arrested.
Well, it sure doesn't seem like any judges or any of these hearings have been going your way. So that kind of makes me think that maybe you were wrong, Henry. Maybe you were fucking wrong. Okay? I mean, is the whole world conspiring against Henturd? Is that what's going on here?
So it hurt me is they got the date wrong in the calendar. They say this.
Who fucking gives a rat's ass? You did it, Henry. We heard the tape. We heard the fucking recording. Okay? You carried on like a fucking caveman over at your in-laws' house, and you ended up pleading guilty to whatever it was. And you know what? Be a fucking man. I mean, you can't be a fucking man in your divorce. You can't be a fucking man in the way that you treat your kids. Why don't you be a fucking man in this? Jesus Christ. I mean, you're always the victim, aren't you, Henturd? You're a fucking victim. You're a fucking pussy, cunt victim.
That's not what I'm in trouble for. That episode has no charges, nothing. What I'm in trouble for is making a phone call, you idiot. This will wreck my whole life, idiot.
You and your attitude has already wrecked your life, Henry. You're a fucking delusional, self-aggrandizing jackass. You've already ruined your life. Why don't you start doing some stuff to try and pick your life up?
Why don't you go fuck yourself and guess
bird for bird, Henturd. You don't like the truth, do you? You don't like when I call you out on the truth. You just fucking hate that, don't you, Henturd?
Truth. Play it your way. Now I'm gonna go spend time with my kids like you, and I didn't need your money to see them.
You're not going to spend any time with your kids. Don't tell me you're going to spend any time with your kids. You know goddamn well those kids are not over there. If they were, you wouldn't be out here on ham radio arguing with me. Quit being a fucking jackass. Goddamn, grow up, Henturd. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and be a man for once in your life.
Fucking read. And stupid. There was no chambers. He cleared the court.
Yeah, it was. They conferred in chambers, stupid. Don't argue about the bullshit, Henry. The big thing is, they let the fucking attorneys go. They told you, you pay if you want to do it, bitch. And then they said, oh, by the way, you're still on probation, jackass.
Again, you're full of shit.
It's right here in the minute order, stupid. You want me to read it word for word?
You don't know how to read, moron. Cocksuck.
You can't fucking read.
Yeah, I can. I was fucking there, dickhead.
Yeah, but you weren't there fucking mentally because you're a dim fucking wit, all right? You're a dimwit dumb fuck. You don't even know what the judge is saying. That's why he's already fucking let you know that you're going to lose by default come fucking July 18th, stupid.
It's not even the same judge, you stupid.
I know. I didn't say that was the same judge. But every judge you go in front of fucking calls you a dimwit. This one's even had you, the other one had you sanctioned, admonished, and put you on fucking notice that you're going to lose your case.
No, this one?
This one just fucking ruled against you.
He did not. It was strictly a...
Yeah, he did. He ruled against you, stupid. And plus, he made you sit in the court for 4 fucking hours and wait till the fucking right before lunch to bring your fucking dimwit in and fucking take care of you.
Back off. I was in the legal stuff.
Defendant present. Court and counsel. Court and counsel confer regarding, and then it says in chambers. In chambers. They conferred in chambers. That's where they went in and said, you know what, this guy's fucking retarded. And the judge goes, yeah, I know. I've seen this idiot here before. No worries. I'll take care of it. Then he went back out into the court. And it said, let's see, your attorney addressed the court and indicate that she is unable to file a Sanchez-Marston motion on behalf of the defendant. That's you, stupid, in case you didn't know that. All right? Court addresses the defendant, that's you, and indicates he must file a Sanchez-Marston motion on his own. That's right, dumb fuck. Court finds good cause exists to take the motion off the calendar, stupid. How about that? They took it off the calendar, you dumb, dim-witted fuck. Public defender is relieved. There you go. They're relieved. You have to start all over. For charges, okay? For the charges, probation is continued on the same terms and conditions. Defendant, defendant remains on probation. That's your custody status, remains on probation. And your probation is continued on the same terms and conditions. At the bottom, the very last two words, you know what they say, dumb fuck? It says case closed.
Dumb fuck.
Mercy,
Hey, still didn't get it right, did you?
I did.
Stupid.
You gotta be kidding, Henry. He just read word for word, and you didn't get it right. Well, what? Okay, Henry, tell us the right version then. Okay? If what's written on paper, if what's filed in the courtroom papers is not correct, why don't you go ahead and tell us what's correct, idiot?
Well, idiot, he's interpreting things. First of all, the attorney was from the state, not from the public defender's office. She's a state arbitrator. Her sole purpose was to serve as my attorney so I could fire the public defender's office, okay? And
That's not in the minutes. He wasn't fired. The judge relieved her because he closed the case and told you have to pay for it yourself. You can't expect the public defender to pay for it.
hey, shut the fuck up.
Stupid. You're a dumb fucker. No wonder you're going to end up in jail. You'll probably suck off Bubba and tell him how you're winning because you can make his sperm come out your nose and you don't have to swallow it.
Want to hear OG's version, or do you want to know what really happened?
I got the minutes here. I'll send them to whoever wants it. They can read it for themselves. In fact, let's post these minutes on the Flame Book. The minutes of his last hearing that he lost, and they closed the case and took it off calendar.
It's the district attorney's case because I fired them. I no longer have them.
You fired the district attorney that was charging you?
Oh, now I can move forward with my...
Can't do anything. You can't even fucking show up to court for your mandatory settlement meeting for your divorce without leaving there having been admonished by the judge that you will be sanctioned in July when you show up without your paperwork again. And on top of that, he admonished you that your wife will win by default. How about that, cocksuck?
Say will be cocksuck. He said may. May.
Legal terminology, you fucking idiot.
Terminology for may. He may sanction me. May.
Exactly. That's the other judge. That's the other judge he has to deal with. He's already told him he may sanction him.
May.
Hey, dipshit, remember one thing. They're going to see this other shit going on, too, and how you've been responding and taking in consideration.
Not until...
Oh, yes, they do. They eat the coffee shop in there, the fucking cafeteria, and they're like, hey, what about this Stange guy? Yeah, I can't believe it, man. He had an R in his name. It would be perfect. It'd be strange. Yeah, what an idiot. Have you ever seen such a stupid motherfucker? You know, that's what they're all saying.
You know, there are two different...
It probably have...
Why'd he bring a bird into court?
You know, they're in two different cities.
The service bird.
Intern. I know.
You know what, Hank? Hank, nobody gives a motherfuck what you say, okay? Because you can't even read the document for what it is. So any version you give is just utter fucking nonsense. Just like everything you say. You're going down in the process. You're going down in the process, as you have been. And at the end, I'm going to laugh at you. when you're off the radio, remember when you can't come back and talk to me? I'll be laughing at your dumb ass, how fucking far down you went, having been told and forecasted by me.
July 28th. Shit, I think I'm on call. All right, otherwise
That'll leave a mark.
It's July 18th.
I'm on call. I can't go.
Yeah, it's the 18th.
Oh, it got moved up to July? I thought it was...
Man, I didn't know 435 had all these attorneys.
Well, I'm not a smart man, but, you know, the words case closed, they kind of say everything.
And it's a sentence. It's the last sentence, the very last one, and it says, capital close, case, period.
Yes, because the public defender's case was closed.
That's right. It's closed. You're on probation. Now go do your fucking work, bitch, and go pay your fine. And go to your classes, you ignorant fucker.
Listen, now you're gonna fucking lose it all.
And they didn't put no emphasis on the word may, like he thinks.
You're gonna go to jail because you don't want to listen.
He's stupid.
Can't wait till he's in jail.
Now I file for my own Marston hearing tomorrow.
You can't file a response to a divorce. How are you gonna file that fucking Sanchez deal? You can't fucking read.
Shut the fuck up, I can read.
You can't. You're ignorant. Dude, every time you tried to file something, it was rejected. It was rejected because it was deficient.
Filed a whole bunch of stuff since.
And it was all rejected. They laughed at you and rejected you. Then you took your plea bargain and pled guilty after waiving all of your rights. And now you're a little bitch, and you think you're going to get away with your plea bargain. It doesn't work that way, dude. You're going to fucking end up paying interest on your fines that you haven't paid. And you're going to pay additional fines on top of that. And you're going to wind up going to jail. You're not going to have to worry about moving out of the house and living on the street. You're going to be living in the fucking penitentiary.
Not to mention you're gonna fucking pay her rent.
He's just feeling high and mighty because he fucked over his wife on Mother's Day with his kids.
I didn't fuck over my wife.
Yeah, he fucked him over on Christmas and the holidays. He kicked his two kids, his little kid, little Ian, and then his daughter, Chelsea. She's the 10-year-old and a 7-year-old, out of their house for the holidays. They had to go shack up with a relative, with their mom, who's working and paying the mortgage of the house. They had to all leave that so that this jackass could sit there and argue with us throughout the holidays and ignore his kids. Well, they sat in someone else's bedroom wondering when they're ever going to get their own rooms back.
He's such a puke.
All the kids were in their own rooms.
I'm gonna take them on fucking Mother's Day, you motherfucker.
The kids, she didn't want them.
Yeah, she didn't want him.
It's all because it's his week.
Did you know his wife had to buy her own wedding ring? After 19 years and 11 months, she bought her own wedding ring because Henry never had a job long enough to save up enough money to buy one.
Sounds suspect.
I always,
Tom bought me mine.
on Mother's Day, whether it was my weekend or not, you fucking piece of shit.
I tried to give them to her on Sunday. She wouldn't take them. Period. Okay?
They're not worth enough, that's why. He tried to give it to her the last minute right before dinner after he's already had them all weekend, and they've already made other plans.
I called her Sunday morning, bright and early at 8 o'clock.
Lies.
Asked her if she wanted them for lunch or...
Yeah, he chooses Mother's Day weekend to take the children. If that's not revenge, I don't know what is.
It isn't.
Yeah, sure is.
Weekend is mine. I don't get to pick.
See what I mean? It was my weekend. Now I'm going to take it. You pussy.
Shut the fuck up.
That's all compromising.
You begging for that money now, Henry?
Well, he had his wife arrested. Don't forget that. He had her arrested and the locks changed on the house because she kicked his ass.
Then he threatened to call the cops on the children.
Told me to change the law.
Piece of shit.
If I didn't...
Yeah, he threatened to go get the cops and physically bring them there, not even call them, if they didn't follow him to his car.
KE6OG.
And, you know what? They got in the car and he buckled them in.
Of course they did. They didn't want to go to jail.
He threatened the police.
Before he threatened to do that, they tried to explain to him that while they were walking out, they said, "Daddy, I feel kidnapped." That's what he says. He says they told him, "Daddy, I felt kidnapped." And he said he didn't care. He said, "I can't kidnap you. It's legal for me to have you. If you don't get in the car, I'm going to go get the police and have them put you in the car."
And he said that their mommy loves them, but he never said he does.
Just a little bit.
Our custody issues, kidnapping the kids, and then an amber goes out. So, yes, Daddy can kidnap. Oh,
He can't kidnap you.
Is that it? Really? That's it? That's all you got?
It's Daddy's turn to visit you.
Come touch Daddy where it feels good. Who watched the kids right out here on the radio all weekend, Hank? Because I spent the weekend with my wife and son. You know, it was Mother's Day, and, you know, I didn't have time to be on the radio, so you're on the fucking weekend.
Sorry, Junior, but I wasn't out here all weekend. Wasn't out here at all, really, except Randy.
He's out here every day this weekend.
And then
every day. You were out here Saturday, you were out here Sunday, Hensard.
1 minute is 1 minute too long.
Quality time spending with the kids, and instead you had to be out on 435, didn't you, Hensard?
Yeah, for a minute while the kids were in the backup.
Yeah, he had to get out here. It's real important for him to tell complete strangers how great he's doing.
Nope.
1 minute is 1 minute.
And he just had to have the kids on Mother's Day. What a piece of shit.
Fucking bastard.
That happened on Father's Day. She had...
Proof he's a pussy.
Well, you're not a father. You don't earn a living. You don't support them. You kick them out of their house. You kicked them out of their own bedroom so you could sit in that house all by yourself.
He'll bitch if you don't get him for Father's Day.
Father's Day, you piece of shit. Because she's mom and dad, you fucking asshole.
Well, he's not a father anyway, so why would he get on Father's Day? Yeah, that's him, their father. And if I wouldn't have had him this weekend, he'd be giving me shit for that too, so fuck you.
No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't be giving you shit for not taking him on Mother's Day, you retard.
No way, it would have been selfless, and I would have applauded you.
I tried to get her to him. She missed it.
You didn't.
You didn't try anything, Hank. You haven't even tried to get a job and earn money.
Tried to pawn him back off to Mom, but Mom said, "No, you know, you don't have time with him. Why don't you go ahead and spend another day with him? Let him get your dad."
Well, I picked him up Friday right after school.
When's the last time you surprised your kids with a gift?
If he ever gives them a gift, they'll be surprised.
Every time I see them.
Shut up, Hank. He hasn't given them nothing. Nothing. Except he's taken their room.
Every time he sees them, he wants to borrow money.
Macrame.
You gotta remember, this guy's gross fucking monthly income is $540.
See?
Did he even let them call their mother and say Happy Mother's Day?
You know what he did do, though? And tell him about this, Hank. He took him to McDonald's and got him a Happy Meal. He made him share one Happy Meal.
Did he try and take the iPad when he went back to Mommy?
We don't. Oh, and then he calls his wife up, breaking custody, doesn't say anything to his kid. First thing to his kid is, "Why'd you steal the iPad?" Accuses his kid of stealing the iPad. Then he found it in his house afterwards.
What the hell are you talking about? Are you crazy?
Remember when you told him you accused him of stealing the iPad? As soon as he gets on the phone, he didn't have two words other than, "Hey, where's the iPad?"
Never.
We should get Henry a spot on Jerry Springer.
We don't have an iPad for one thing, never.
Means a tablet.
Tablet, he didn't take any tablet. I never accused him of it either. I could track him.
You did? You called him up on the phone, and you asked for Ian, and then you said, where's the tablet?
Why wouldn't I?
So you also accused RJI of YDO of taking it when we called you out on the story about making your keys and your kid to steal. You changed the story to the Martin Brothers took it on their way out.
No, it's all.
Hank, you don't even remember your own lives.
Always been the Martin Brothers.
He's delusional.
There's some good ones, though.
Always been the Martin Brothers. RJI, always been them.
Oh, does this go back to the vicious hammer attack?
I like to ask.
They confirmed that you're a pussy. You didn't shoot the guy in the robbery. The only person you've ever shot in your life was your sister with a BB gun in the butt.
That case wide open? Kind of like...
In the butt, dog.
You delusional fuck.
He shot her in the buttocks.
Are those Barney fights about ready to crack that case wide open?
No, I told him that. Never. Didn't tell a Jehovah's Witness.
Reached out and bit me in the buttock.
If they found out you killed somebody, they couldn't.
Come on, Hank. Was it even CO2 BB gun?
Couldn't marry you if you killed somebody or anything. You can't be a Jehovah's Witness. You can't do that. They don't.
Shut up, Henry. Just shut the fuck up. You got the weakest bullshit argument. You're just a fucking liar. Anything that comes out of your mouth is bullshit. That's why your old lady's divorcing you. Oh, and she confirmed that was her in the background telling you to get some food before the divorce when fucking Tom said, you're going to wind up getting divorced. And the next thing you know, your papers are being served.
Because she found out why dinner wasn't ready. Winner, winner, porn for dinner.
Yeah, she didn't confirm it.
That's when she caught him.
Valerie did confirm that that was the weekend before she filed.
She caught him with his dick in the vacuum cleaner.
What is what? What weekend was what? She's just going to agree with anything that disagrees with me. You fucking idiot.
Shut up, Hank. You're a retard. Anything you say is bullshit anyway, so automatically everyone should disagree with anything you say. And 99% of the time, they'll be right even if they don't know.
Because you say a bunch of bullshit, too.
No, I don't, Hank. None of that's bullshit. I just read the minute orders that you create for what they state. And that's it.
Why do you think he does it? He reads those fucking minute orders before you can get out here and to spin your fucking lies. That's why he fucking does it. Because you're a fucking liar. You need fucking help, dude. You need some psychiatric fucking help. You need to just fucking default and check yourself in somewhere and get fucking help. Because you are fucking sick in your fucking head.
Yeah, I've told her that many times.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I think I'll go by my doctor's opinion, not yours.
That makes sense now.
Quack?
You need medical help.
I don't need medical.
Christ, Terry's actually getting it, and so you need fucking help. So you need fucking help, dude.
No, I don't. I need to,
I'll say that.
I need to leave this place, that's all.
Isn't it funny, Henry, when the one that thinks he's dancing is really the one dancing?
I need to leave this place, that's all. Why? The one who thinks he's dancing is really, I'm not dancing. But my nose is packed. Wink, wink. What's happening around me there?
Oh, why are you talking like you're holding your nose? I had to talk like the gangsters, see?
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on.
It's probably a product of said nasally, probably. Oh.
Da-da-dun-dun-dun.
Is it from the cocaine?
Oh, yeah, tons of...
Anyways, no more delays. Just check out the new display. Now you gotta be fresh to rhyme with fresh. I'm D-O-U-G-I-E, fresh. I'm full for the...
Dougie Fresh, you're on.
You may be box all the ink of it.
Charles KE6OG.
That's right. Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Is that it? Is that the best you got?
What do you mean, Henry? We don't ever have to pull our best out to step on you.
I thought you were going to rough me up.
Throwing marshmallows, you hurt you.
I mean, you guys...
Dude, you're too stupid, Henry. You're too stupid, okay? You're totally fucking degraded. You're lower than fucking, you know, the shit that crawls underneath dog shit. You're lower than that, Henry. You're just fucking, but you're too dumb to realize it.
Too fucking arrogant to realize it.
Well, you don't own the moral high ground.
So that's my asses define me. Watching who don't even know what's going on. But
We're gonna listen to you for a fucking hour. Come on.
listen to you for
About a blithering fucking retard that gets out there for 2 days straight and tells his own fucking life story on the radio like you do.
I didn't tell my life.
Yeah, how is it you don't know what's going on, Henry? All you do is keep telling us over and over.
Oh, no.
Henry's like the 435 fire hydrant. Everybody lifts their legs and pisses on him.
I tell a story, not my life.
My name's Slick Rick, not Frosty Flakes.
I tell a story, not my...
I sit in my garage all day and night. I don't support the children. You okay?
I was just gonna fucking say Michelle.
God damn.
Well, you see, I...
Slick Rick, I'm gonna rock the mic, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm on the mic, there won't be no delaying. Bust the move, we show improve. Yo, Doug, do the Ricky Jam on the groove.
You need medical help.
You do, OJ. You need...
Get him, Badger.
No, I'm not getting them yet. I will.
He's gonna nothing.
Anybody spun up again because we all spin you up and you fucking go off and you go hide and you come back 10 minutes later and you get all spun up again. Do some fucking meth and come back and talk all night.
Enough.
Doesn't go away for...
You have a picture. Rhymes. Humpty Dumpty filled hard time. Simple. What? Broke down.
Once I hear the same shit over and over again, I'm bored. I leave. It's got nothing to do with spun up. Just...
You never go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I do.
It's almost time, 147.
The Diamond Jack, Joker, and the Ace of Spades were amazed at great creator on the fader.
Alright, the only thing Henry has spun up is some kind of bad fucking peanut butter bathtub crank up his nose.
Huh? Because you said so, right. I doubt that. Sorry. Had my kids all weekend. Didn't even get stoned around that stuff.
It's that field across the street with the wind blows. It just ruins my sinuses.
It does.
Yeah, it's the bathtub crank.
Not to mention I was weed eating
Are you guys making fun of me?
and cutting pussy.
Kids were weed eating. You were watching while you're on the radio.
No, it was...
Yeah, those kids have their weed eaters with their names on them.
Sorry.
First to finish, get to eat.
Sorry, I handled that. It doesn't take me long.
Eeyore, go get your weed eater and finish up along the dirt spot where we parked the cars.
Eeyore and Cinnamon?
Why, I don't see a Jeep in the fucking Google picture, Henry?
Henry, you need a neti pot to clean out your nose.
No.
Oh, you do?
What's that kid's name? It's Eeyore, right?
Some piece.
Eeyore or Blanket?
The donkey is Eeyore.
Hey, that's the kid. He's innocent, man.
The kid is Christopher Robin.
After 7 months, we had a lot of fun, the kids and I.